break down his game? What was it that made him so successful, Eric?
Well, I got a chance to play with him at the international level, and his ability to see what's going on and to anticipate what someone's going to do with the puck, and even defending, is really uncanny. He's truly got a unique ability to do the unthinkable. It's not most of what he does is not always common. So just spectacular to be around.
I think what you're talking about, and correct me if you think I'm wrong about this, he had a feel for the game that maybe others did not.
For sure, but he also had, his slap shot was hard. No one ever talked about his shot because his passing was so good. But he had a real hard shot. You don't score 90 goals without one. He was. Everyone just keeps talking about his vision, though, his ability to make the saucer passes, to make the no-look passes, and to find people who you didn't think were open, but apparently they are.
During your junior career, your play kind of made you the most highly valued amateur player in North America, and you were often nicknamed after, certainly Gretzky, being called the next one, Gretzky being called the great one. How hard was it for you to live up to that expectation?
Well, I didn't really dive into that at all, really. I mean, I just kind of stayed in my own realm and went about my own bit of work and focused on the game. And quite honestly, I kind of lived in a bubble. I didn't pay too much attention to everything else that was going on.
That can be mind-bending, as you know, for a youngster, maybe especially up in Canada when you have that type of expectation that went along with it. How did your parents factor into helping you understand your growth and your capabilities with hockey?
Well, there was a great deal of balance. If we didn't carry high marks at school, we weren't going to practice. We weren't allowed to play in the games. So that's where it all started, was school. And really, it's the way to be, because if you break your leg or you injure yourself and you're not, anything can happen all the way through. You can be the best of the best, growing up, and then something unfortunate happens, and it's all over. School is it's always there for you. Things happened in terms of that, but my parents looked out for us, my brother and I, and ended up being a representative. And I think that any player that has their parents looking out for them and their best interests, I mean, that's what parents are. And I was really fortunate to have that.
Let's talk about your introduction into the professional ranks. You were chosen first overall by the Nordiques in the 91 draft, but you refused to play for them and were traded to the Flyers. Tell me a little bit about that situation.
Yeah, it was a tough situation. The team in Quebec was owned by somebody that was not well respected. I certainly didn't respect him. He's proven to be extremely unrespected or disrespected. That's in the past, but it was turned into a French-English scenario here in Canada and beyond, and it really wasn't. It was about choice not to play for a particular person, and that was it, really. I was traded to Philadelphia, and off we went, and it was a lot of great years there.
Yeah, is it true that the NHL president Gil Stein intervened to get the Nordiques to trade you?
I'm not sure if that happened at all or what the situation was. I was really on the sidelines and didn't, sooner or later they're going to trade you. It just was unfortunate that it took as long as it did. And then when I did get traded, I guess I went to two teams. There was it was a weird one where the Rangers and Flyers both felt that it was things had gone to their individual organizations and went to arbitration.
Yeah, I remember reading about that, and I kind of shook my head thinking, what were they thinking? But I think it goes along with what you said about the Nordiques and the way they were looked upon. You go to Philadelphia. Tell me a little bit about the atmosphere and the team that you went to in Philadelphia.
Well, the city was just a buzz. The Flyers